In this video, I'm going to be taking you through a complete beginner Forex course where I'm going to be talking about the simple and little things that you need to understand in order to be a Forex trader and to start making money in this industry. So if you are new here, subscribe and hit the notification button so that you won't miss any episode. So in this episode, we are going to be talking about what are terminologies of Forex, right? The simple and little things that you have to understand in order to be a Forex trader, right? So the first thing that we are going to be talking about is going to be Forex. Right? So what is Forex? Forex is the global market where currencies are traded, right? And it allows traders to profit through from exchange rates, from changes in exchange rates, right? It's a global marketplace where currencies are traded, and it allows traders to profit from changes in exchange rates, right? So that is what Forex is. So when you understand Forex, you have to understand currency pairs. You have to understand what a currency pair is. But when it comes to Forex, we always use pairs, right? One currency against the other. So in this case, we'll have to understand what is currency pair. So currency pair is a quotation showing the value of one currency against the other. Example, you have Euro USD. So in how much the code currency is needed to buy the base currency. Right? So now as I bring code currency and base currency. Right? So what is base? Base currency represents the first currency in a pair. Right? The first currency listed in a pair and represent the currency being bought or sold. Right? So we have code currency. What is code currency? Code currency is the second currency listed in a pair, right? And it represents the value you use to measure the base currency. How much of the cost currency is needed to buy the base currency, right? So we have pair always. Let's say example Euro USD. Euro the base currency. It represents the currency being bought or sold. USD code represent how much how much is euro needed to buy one USD. And so that is the first thing that you have to understand when it comes to Forex. So the second thing that you will have to understand, as far as you understand what is Forex, what is a currency, you have base, you understand all of that. The second thing that you have to understand is BIP. Right? When it comes to currency pairs, we have prices, right? The price of €1 to $2. So that means, let's say Euro USD will cost you 1.1233. Right? So how those prices move from 1.133 to 1.12 to 1.12 or 1.14. Right? If it is positive, it goes to 1.24. If it is negative, it goes to 1.2. So PIP is the standard unit of measurement for price movement. Right? In most currencies, you have 0.01, 0.001, but in JPY pairs you have 0.1. Right? So that is PIP is just the standard unit of measurement for price movement. Right? This unit of measurement for price movement. It measures how price moves from one level to another. Let's say example, we have Euro USD, and the price of Euro USD is 1.1233. So market now move from 1.1233 to 1.125. So market now moves how much? Market now moves, let's say 5 pips. Right? So if the market moves 5 pips, how do you know the amount of money that you make? That is going to be based on lot size. Right? That is going to be based on lot size. So lot size is standard amount of currency traded in the Forex market. Standard amount of currency traded in the Forex market. And when it comes to lot size, we have standard lot, we have mini lot, and we have micro lot. Right? In indices, they have nano lot, but we don't have any Forex. So basically, we have 4, but we are going to be talking about only 3, which is standard, mini, and macro. Right? So standard lot. When it comes to that, we'll have the 3 types. We have lot size, which is standard. We have mini, and we have macro. So you have to understand their units. Each lot size, what does it do? So standard lot, it holds 100,000 units of the base currency, right? And each movement is going to cost you $10. Right? Standard units hold 100,000 units of the base currency, and each movement is going to cost you $10. So coming to volume size, as Forex traders, there is a platform that we use, which is called MT5. When you go to MT5, the volume size that you use represent the lot size that you use, right? So let's say if you use a volume of 1.0, which is 1, you are using a standard lot, and in that case, each peak movement is going to cost you $10 or lose you $10. Let's say you have an amount of $1,000, you enter a lot size 1, each peak movement will increase to 10 or will negative it to 10, right? So that is a standard lot. So the second type of lot size that we have is mini lot, right? And mini lot holds 10,000 units of the base currency, and each pip movement is going to cost you or make you $1. Right? So when you go to MT5, the volume size that you use is going to be 0.1, and that means each pip movement is going to cost you or make you $1. So the third one, which is the smallest, is micro lot. Micro lot holds only 10,000 units of the base currency, and its movement is going to cost you 10 cents. Right? So the volume size on MT5 is going to be 0.01, and if you use that, that means its movement is going to cost you or make you 10 cents. Okay, so the easiest way for you to understand lot size and pip is, right? Let's say me and my friends are in the same business, right? And we are in the rice business on the marketplace. So I bought 10 bags of rice and he bought 5 while Ramadan was coming. So right, so that rice, each bag of rice cost me and him $10,000, right? So mine cost 10,000 and his cost 5,000. So while Ramadan was coming, the price of rice go up, right, from $1,000 to $2,000. So in that case, the 10 bag of rice is going to cost me, I'm going to make, let's say, 10,000 and he's going to make 5,000. So the only difference is I choose a higher lot than him. So on the negative side as well, if the market goes down, I'm going to lose more as he loses. So that's basically the simplest way I can explain losses, right? So when it comes to the financial market, this is the presentation of losses, right? The standard amount of currency traded in the forex market. So in this case, we are talking about the forex market. When it comes to losses here, we have different types. We have standard lot, we have mini lot, and we have micro lot, right? So each losses has different types, right? So when you, let's say we have a standard lot. Standard lot holds 100,000 units of the base currency, and each pip movement is going to cost you $10, right? Each pip movement is going to cost you $10. So there's a platform that we use as forex traders, which is called MT5. So when you go to the MT5, the volume size that you use, right, is going to represent the lot size that we are using. Let's say example, on MT5, you use a volume size of 1. In that case, that means each pip movement is going to cost you or make you $10. On a mini lot, the unit is, it holds 100,000 units of the base currency, and each pip movement is going to cost you $1. So that means when you go to MT5 again, we are going to use 0.1. I'm not going to use 0.1, and each pip movement is going to cost us $1. So we have the last and the smallest one, which is micro lot. The standard, the units is 1,000 units. It holds 1,000 units of the base currency, and the volume size is 0.01. Each pip movement is going to cost us or make us 10 cents, right? So when it comes to the forex market, these are the type of lot sizes that we have, and the volume size, right? The standard lot volume size is 1, mini lot volume size is 0.1, and micro lot volume size is 0.01. On the standard lot, you are going to make or lose $10 in each movement. On a mini lot, you are going to make or lose $1 on each pip movement. On a micro lot, you are going to make or lose 10 cents in each pip movement. Right? So on lot sizes, let's say we have a standard lot, we have mini lot, and we have micro lot. You understand now, on a standard lot, it holds 100,000 units of the base currency. Mini lot holds 1,000 units of the base currency, and micro lot holds 1,000 units of the base currency. So the volume size is on MT5 is 1 of standard lot, micro lot is 0.1, and mini lot is 0.1, and micro lot is 0.01. So the value per pip, right? Understand the unit, you have to understand the volume, and you have to understand the value per pip, right? So the value per pip on a standard lot is $10. The value per pip on a mini lot is $1. The value per pip at micro lot is 10 cents, right? So the unit of a standard lot is 100,000, right? The units of a mini lot is 10,000. The units of a micro lot is 1,000. The volume of standard lot is 1. The volume of mini lot is 0.1. The volume of micro lot is 0.01. So the value per pip, in each pip movement, how much are you going to make or lose? On a standard lot, $10. On a mini lot, $1. And on a micro lot is 10 cents. So continuing on forex terminologies, we are going to continue on what leverage is, right? So leverage is a tool that allows us traders to control a larger position using a smaller amount of capital, right? The brokers allow us to use a larger position using a small amount of capital, right? So a broker are the intermediary that between us and the market, right? That's why what we use to deposit and withdraw our monies, and they give us access to the live market. Okay. Let's say the broker that I use allows me to open a position size of 1,000 using a $100 account. So the reason is because the $100 cannot do anything in the live market. So that's where the broker comes in. So what is a broker? So a broker is an intermediary. It's an online bank basically that allows us to deposit. That's where we deposit and withdraw money, right? So it is intermediary between us and the market. They give us live to the access market. They give us access to the live market, right? So that is what a leverage is. It's a tool that allows traders to control a larger position using a small amount of capital. And so when it comes to leverage, you have to continue with a margin, because once you understand leverage, you have to understand a margin. So what is a margin? So a margin is a portion of a trader's capital set aside as collateral when opening a leverage position. Right? When you are opening a leverage position, the broker that allows you to control that larger position, in that capital that you deposit, they take something out of there as collateral, right? As collateral when opening that leverage position. That's it. It ensures that that account can support open trades. So the amount they take from that leverage, right? They ensure it can support those open trades, right? So that's what a margin is. Margin is a portion of that leverage position, right? The leverage position that you take, the broker is going to take some amount of that $100 to push it aside as collateral. If they push it aside as collateral, it will ensure that leverage position, right? It will ensure that the account can support those open positions. So that's what a margin is. It's just right. So once you understand leverage and margin, you have to understand what is spread. Right. So what is a spread? So spread is the difference between the bid, which is the sell price, and ask, which is the buy price. Right. The basic cost of you entering a trade. When you are buying, you buy from a different price than you sell. Let's say example, us traders. Most of the time when we are depositing in our broker, we deposit through USDT, right, crypto. So when we are buying the USDT, here we buy from 76, and when we are selling, we sell 73. So the difference between 73 and 76 is 3. So that is the spread, right? So the same thing as the broker. Let's say the price of euro and you are USD, right? So the basic price where you are going to price that you are going to buy and the price that you are going to sell, the difference, that is your spread, right? So that's how brokers make money. So in this case, we see here put here learn, practice, stay disciplined, market rewards, patience, and preparation. When you come to the forex market, you can understand everything, the basics and anything after this, but you are not going to make money if you are not prepared and you are not disciplined. Right? You are not prepared and you are not disciplined. If you don't practice, you are not going to make money in this industry. So whatever you learn and have here, you have to make sure you put it into practice and stay disciplined. In that case, you are going to be making money.